I just want to say last thing about grief. Like grief is not only like bereavement, loss. It could be if you've lost a job, you've lost your house, you lost a friendship. Any type of loss can trigger a grief cycle.
I totally agree with that, because when I was sectioned and I was in hospital, I spoke to different patients, and that's what put me on this path why I'm so passionate about it. Because before I got sectioned, I was just looking at everyone like if I saw someone on the street talking to themselves, I just look at them like, yo, they're just mad. You know what I mean? They're just going mad. But when you, like, for my situation, the reason I'm going so hard and people can't understand why you fighting for this. Who?
Even as an MC, knowing that, like, you must MC to yourself, or
as a human being, not even as an MC, just me just seeing another human being in Tottenham. If you go to Tottenham High Road, you see all of that. Someone sent me a video yesterday on Instagram, like, yo, look at this guy, like, just doing karate to himself in the corner. Do you know what I mean? But like, I look at completely different to the man them now, because I've been there. So, and I've spoken to patients. Yeah, he was doing that. No, he was doing that karate kicks in the corner.
You said you've been there. I said, what, doing karate kicks in the corner? But
no, being in hospital. And I've spoken to different patients, and I'm hearing their stories, and it's like regular stories that the man them have. Their ones is just tipped over. So like, I'll take you through the levels. So just on a physical level, you have someone that, like, so say someone like me that lost my mum. Everyone's relationship with their parents is different. Some people don't even have a relationship with their mum. So if they're passed, they don't even care. Then you have me that's the only child. And my mum lost 2 kids before me. So my mum's pride and joy. So our bond is even tighter. Then you have someone that, like, maybe their nan passed. So they never had parents. Their nan looked after them. Then you have someone that a relationship, they was married for like 20 years. And then, like, on the 20th anniversary, they caught them cheating.
Or he says, I don't want to do this anymore.
Or she says, I don't want to be with you. And he's lost his mind.
Mine's gone.
Mine's gone.
That's, your mind's gone.
Yeah, gone.
Them man, they see the girl thing. It's the girl that will get your mind gone. Like, you see, my mum can die, everything. I'm still got my faculties. See if it's like madness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, seriously. Like, I spoke to a brother in there. He was saying how his girl won't let him see his kids. That sent him. Some people don't care about their kids, but to some men, their kids are their pride and joy. That's all they have. When they wake up, that's all they're living for. Won't let him see his kids, mind gone. Then that's on a physical level. Then there's a spiritual level in there. There's people that's got problems like bloodline, generational problems. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff in their ancestry that they don't even know they're dealing with. Like, I'll give you an example. Maybe, not even to get too deep, but maybe they're like,
why for that?
No, but I'm saying let's do a normal. Let's try and be cool.
Yeah, no, not even good. But maybe they're like, their great grandparents was worshipping sea gods, and they made a contract of, I want to have a child, I can't have a child, so they went to the sea gods to have a child, and they said, do you know what, we'll give you a child, but your 4th generation has to keep worshipping us, has to keep coming back to us. So maybe I'm that 4th generation, and I decide I want to be Christian, I want to be Muslim. I don't want to go down that path. Now,
generational curse.
Now I'm seeing madness in my life. I'm having mad dreams. People are chasing mad. Do you know what I mean? And you don't know what happened before. So you've got maybe you might see that pastor or that imam, and he's got that gift, and he can tell you this is what's happened. And this is how we go about it. You got people with those problems. You got all sorts of problems in hospital. And I saw all layers, and people don't get to see that perspective. So like, I'm happy that I can come from ends and I can show people that perspective. Do you know what I mean? And people will listen because it's me. Like when I got sectioned, Smiler was telling me recently, Smiler's dad, was telling me recently.
Big up Smiler.
Big up Smiler. Everyone was saying, yo, Shocka got sectioned. What happened? Shocka went mad. Do you know what I mean? Because it was laughing, me. Everyone was laughing. But like, I'm happy that happened because it made people look into it. A lot of man was telling me I had to check myself.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean? And be like, right, if he's going through like depression or whatever he went through, well, let me see what it really is about. Whereas if it was someone else, they wouldn't have looked into it. Do you know what I mean? Even Spade doing the show now, speaking about depression, there's people from our culture that's going to hear us.
Yeah.
Do you know how much people watching this that's got brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, that section now? But they'll never say, but they'll come into my DMs and be like, thank you for that. Someone told me the other day that they've never seen his mum before. He's never showed his friends his mum because his mum's got bipolar. So he's never brought them to the house. But they don't know why. How comes I always stay outside or like, but as of recently, they've become more comfortable, said, look, this is what my mum's going through. And you can see my mum. So you just
Love
never know.
that.
And in the black community, we have those problems the most. So like,
It's
I
a
really don't
stigma.
mind standing on the front line and like, because my family fought, and it's even madder now that I've lost my mum and I've lost my dad. So now I'm really running around like
By
doing it.
yourself.
Because I took my foot off the gas because my mum was around. Know what I mean? Like when I used to go one next to her, my mum would tell me, where you going? And I'd be like, I'm going to the park. And like, I'll go do what I have to do and come back. And she'd be like, that was a long park trip.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, I had to do it like that. But now it's that I can just do what I have to do purposefully. So yeah, man, it's properly important to me.
Going back, primary school.
Yeah.
So your dad's gone by then.
Yeah, dad's gone by then.
Dad's gone by. How was you in primary school? How did you? Can you remember the effect of it or not?
Of my dad going, my dad leaving. I didn't. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't feel it till recently.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Yeah, I didn't. My dad. I'm not gonna lie. My mum provided like such a comfortable environment. She did. I got a song called "Single Mothers." If my supporters are watching this, I got a song called "Single Mothers" for all the single mothers, and like that. I made that song because as I got older, I started to realize like, rah. Do you know what I mean? The effort she put in.
Commending her.
Yeah, like I used to see my mum smoking. Like she'll kind of try to close the door so I don't see, and I'll come in and tell her like, "Why are you smoking?" And she should just nod her head like, "You have no idea of like." Do you know what I mean? What I'm going through, the pressure. Cigarette. She was smoking cigarettes, and now I'm older. I'm like, okay, I get it. So it's all clicking in. Even with my dad leaving, it's only now that like there's certain questions I need answers to,
You don't have
and
that.
I don't have that male figure to like talk to. And my mum couldn't answer for me, and only my dad can answer. Or just being a man. I never saw a man. Who? Uncles.
Yeah.
No, was
No.
was that a bit?
That was going mad a bit. You never saw a man and mad that you never saw one.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean, though, bro. I never saw like.
That's good that you never. But it's
I meant like I never saw.
sounded like he wanted it, but
Yeah, I haven't. I never had like.
I hear it.
Yeah, so like rappers are like my role models.
I hear it because even like with me, obviously similar kind of thing. Like from like 6 or 7 onwards, it's just my mum,
Yeah.
and it's like you end up having to kind of just navigate yourself as a boy. Like there's certain things you're not gonna go to your mum and chat to your mum about, so you're having to just navigate in it.
Yep.
Like down to even sex, anything to do with that. You're not gonna go chat. You're just there in it. You're just in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're not. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. So any little thing like that boys have to go through, or even defending myself, or just any little madness.
But was there at what point did you start thinking like, rah? How would life have been if like my dad was in my life? Did that?
I didn't.